LoveLine.
LoveLine is meant for an adult audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. This is LoveLine. LoveLine. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam, that's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician, addiction medicine specialist. Well, football season's over, everybody.
You all right?
No. Very
This
depressing.
is usually a very bad night for you.
You know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to just start rooting for the favorite in the Super Bowl. Because not only is it depressing that the football season is over, but I do the opposite of what the weaker people do who choose the favorite even though they have nothing to do with that team to make them themselves feel good, and it works. I line myself with the weaker team and make myself feel bad, and I don't even care.
It makes for a more exciting game. And here's the real game.
It does.
Root for that underdog team for 3 quarters, and then switch. And then you feel good.
Yeah. It's not how it works.
Okay.
Just switch.
No,
I mean, look, here's the thing. Decent Super Bowl. Commercials were kind of crappy, although I saw a couple of good ones.
Which ones do you like?
I like the one where the guy's going to make pasta for his lady.
The
cat. They got a nice cheer out of the Kimmel crowd.
Yes.
Other than that, I thought they were sort of not funny and not unimaginative and all that. But
DirecTV had some good ones, I thought. At the very beginning of the game?
Maybe.
But they were just sort of thoughtful, not funny at all.
Yeah, not the kind of blockbustery kind of... Yeah.
Well, it seemed like everyone was afraid of being overly or overtly sexual or provocative, except that one commercial with the girl in front of the congressional committee.
Bra strap coming off.
What?
Hot. Well, they didn't show anything. But it's interesting. But no, I'll give
Awful commercial, by the way.
I'll give you an example of how unfunny the commercials were. Jack in the Box, who usually runs a pretty funny campaign and has lots of clever, interesting, funny commercials, had their least funny commercial of the last 3 years on the Super Bowl. So it's supposed to be that's when you pull out all the stops. This is twice as good as anything you've ever seen from us before, but it was half as good.
Well, it seemed like funny wasn't something they were all going for. I mean, Cadillac had some elaborate commercials.
Yeah,
not funny.
Yeah. Well, here's what I have to say about all you horrible people out there. First off, as I've explained many times, I've had an ass full of the New England area the last 2 years with the Super Bowls and the Sox, and I work with a bunch of guys from that area, and it's nonstop. It's just nonstop Sox and Pats talk, nonstop. And all I beg the football gods for is just don't let the Pats win another one. That's all. Just a little reprieve from the nonstop New England talk. Just please. And when they played the Colts, all I said was just please. And when they played Pittsburgh, I just said please. And now when they got done beating Philly, I just said please. I don't even care if Philly wins. Just please, could the Pats not win? Could they not win?
Yeah,
please.
I know.
And I got to head to an office full of crazy Pats guys. And see,
I think even they're going to be bored with it, though.
Baseball's bled right into football, which bled into baseball again. It's nonstop New England sports talk where I work, and it's just, could somebody just not win something? Just give me 6 months off.
No hockey. It's good.
So here's we've talked about this phenomenon before, and I find it reprehensible. As a matter of fact, I can't stand, you know how I'm very judgmental. I don't like this person, the person that's the Pats fan, or when they're not from the area and they have no connection to the area. I mean, it boggles my mind to sit around at a Super Bowl party to see half the people pulling hard for the Pats and for no good reason. And my feeling is you have one team that's won twice in the last 3 years. You have another team that was here 24 years ago and didn't win. Other than that, zero. One team has 0 Super Bowl victories. The other team has 2 in the last 30 months.
Right.
You want them to get a third, and you want the team that's never had one in 40 years and has been a franchise, I don't know, for 50 or 60, 70 years. You want them 0? They should have another goose egg, and this should have a third in as many years. That's what you're looking for? Well, I just like them. Yeah, okay. you're just weak and insecure, and it's easy for you to glom on to the successful teams. And don't give me that crap, too, where these people do this. They go, hey, I think they're great. I'm impressed by the way they execute. Yeah, no crap. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, Tyson was great when Tyson was great. Muhammad Ali was great. Yeah, it's impressive. Don't you want the guys a 15-1 underdog is getting in there with them to beat them?
Yeah.
You want another victory?
Yeah.
That's all? You want them to go 40-0 and say the other guy's 22-9 to get a victory? That's what you want? And I don't think that's what you want. I just think that's what you're going to allow yourself to have. You need it.
They get swept into it a little bit, too. People, they get very primate-like.
They conveniently get swept into it, but it's more about, I'm such a loser that I couldn't handle this loss, even though it has nothing to do with me.
Or is it I'm such a lemming that I can't stop for a second and go, hey, wait a minute. I think it's more the latter, huh?
I think you make a good point. I think it's half lemming, half I'm just caught up on this train.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go watch American Idol because everyone's talking about it. There's that. I mean, there's just stupid people do this, by the way. And by the way, this is the mark of an idiot. Smart people never do this. Stupid people always do this. They go out and remember Big Tad over K-Rock? Yeah, the Bulls are making their big run in the mid-'90s. Or who's the first guy sporting the Jordan jersey? Oh, yeah. The guy...
got the imagination.
Guy's from Orange County, but oh, no. Chicago.
Yeah.
Big Chicago fan. Yeah, it's A, you have to be stupid. B, you have to be sort of insecure and weak and whatever, and just admit that you want to feel like a winner at the end of the game, even though you've had nothing to do with the success of the team whatsoever. You don't even hail from that area, and you know no one from that area.
That is interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, I look at it as a character flaw.
Yeah.
Hey,
I really do.
Ask me what shirt Brian Bishop's wearing right now.
Eagles.
No.
Patriots.
He's wearing the Patriots.
No.
Jersey.
Now, what's his excuse, phone screener Brian? Does he know anybody?
I went to high school with Tom Brady.
No way. You did?
Yeah, he was a year ahead of me. We were high school teammates.
Where? Where was it?
I don't know. Northern California or something? Where'd he go to high school?
Sarah High School, San Mateo.
All right. That's Northern California.
Wow.
All right. Tenuous, but I'm going to give it to you.
Yeah, I'll give him that. All right, that makes at least there's a connection.
I've never seen him wear a jersey before tonight, though.
Is he wearing a Brady jersey?
Bra.
No,
it's not. It's some guy named McGinnis.
Bustier. God, do I love Anderson. Knows so little about football.
What?
McGinnis is. Yeah. All right, McGinnis. Hey, McGinnis, he went to USC and went, hey, Drew. McGinnis went to USC, 55, outside linebacker. I play for the East Valley Trojans.
The connection. Get the jersey. Get it. Go Pats.
Woo, yeah. Woo! I'm celebrating my victory tonight.
Hey, another commercial.
Yeah, and by the way, that's the other thing, too. Sorry, Brian. I'm going to have to examine yours in front of the committee, see if you actually got any snaps in with Brady or how it worked. But that other thing where it's that, that Kevin Bacon, it's that phenomenon. Yeah, I could connect myself to one of the 60 guys on the team in some far, far away way if I wanted to really do the math.
Hell, I lived in New England.
Yeah, Drew!
I'm in.
Big victory for
Huge
Drew tonight.
victory.
Yeah.
I got to go back root for the Red Sox now.
All I'm saying is there are people who have zero connection to Philadelphia and zero connection to New England who are rooting hard for New England, and you people should be ashamed of yourselves.
There was another set of commercials that I appreciated.
Go ahead.
And they were ripped off directly from you guys at the Man Show.
Oh.
The chimpanzees.
A lot of chimps.
A lot of chimps back in the commercial. And the chimps with the whoopee cushion I was particularly impressed by.
Yeah.
The room went crazy on that one.
Yeah. I wonder if we used to do a lot of chimp stuff, and they also did a commercial where they did all the mascots from all the brands, and we did that on the Man Show too. We did the Salute to Advertise where we had all the Mr. Peanut and Count Chocula and Jolly Green Giant, all the
exact same ones.
Basically, but
they were the same writers.
On the other hand, it's
homage.
No, I don't even think people think of it. I never think anyone's ripping anyone off.
Same writers kind of circulate around, though.
Now I'm angry.
One quick thing before we go. I'm looking for people for Discovery Health Channel. Women who are afraid of anal sex. I hope that's many of you. Pregnant women who are having fear of sex because she may harm the baby, and other sexual phobias. Again, for people willing to be on television to discuss these things, we'll take your calls.
Laura?
Hey.
20?
Yeah.
What's up?
Okay, I have two things. First thing is last night I had a sex dream with Adam.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
How was it?
yeah, it was pretty good, actually, but it ended really sad.
What happened?
Okay, so do you want to know the whole story?
Sure.
Okay, so anyway, I live in Wisconsin, and there's this thing where both of you guys came to the state, and, everyone was freaking out. And so the radio station was giving away this thing to reveal where you guys are staying.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up finding it on my own. It was, in some warehouse, in the woods. So I found you. Yeah, so I found you guys, and I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? And you guys are like, hey. And I went up to Adam, and I, gave him a hug, and you're just like, hey, what's up, baby doll? And I'm like, oh, nothing. And I just sat on your lap and, yeah, it started, making out with you a little bit. And then it went crazy from there, and you just threw me on the couch bed. And so that was
the fold-out bed? Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it was pretty nice. And so, yeah, it went like that pretty good. And then later in the dream, I tried to go back and find him because I was like, oh, my gosh, I need some more. So I went back and I couldn't find him, so I ended up really sad and stuff. And
well, now you found him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Laura,
but
it's good fortune would have it. He's sitting right here.
I gave him my cell phone. It's the deal.
I know I can't find you now, but no, I don't know. It was pretty funny.
So it was good. We had good sex, but it was over too soon.
Oh, no. Yeah, should have had repeated episodes.
Right.
It was really good, and that's why I needed to go back and find some more.
Nice.
I couldn't find you. You guys left, so I was like,
Find some.
Let me just say this: the difference. Thank you. The difference between male dreams and female dreams is we would have eliminated that entire radio
The whole story.
thing.
No
that they're
story.
Coming to.
What are you talking
just
about?
would have been there.
In fact, when she started with the story, I was a little confused. Like,
Yeah.
story? What? Huh?
Yeah. Now it's like, what happened in your dream? Well, I fell asleep, and then I was on top of J-Lo. And it's like, what would you do? Meet her at some concert? No, I was just on top of her.
Well, first, when they ask you the question, like, huh? What?
Why
Why would I meet?
Why go through that whole part where we have to listen to the radio and be caller whatever and drive out to the woods?
You'll agree with me on this, that there is the occasional time when you're just innocently going through a dream that becomes a sex dream.
Yeah.
It gets filed in your memory as two different dreams, by the way.
Yeah.
You wouldn't, if somebody said, if you went then to relay the sex dream, you wouldn't connect the two.
Right.
You go, yeah, I was having this dream, and then...
Right. All right.
But let's finish with her.
Yeah. So anyway, Laura, what's up?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. It was great. Okay, I have a question about...
No, thank you.
I don't feel dirty, by the way. A lot of you chicks, you feel dirty. When like a guy's like, yeah, I had a dream, we got it on.
Yeah.
You gave great oral. Oh, yuck. Women feel like really actually like they're... Women,
raped.
They got a little sort of like indigenous tribesmen in them where they actually believe that if you did something
your body
to me,
left you.
it wasn't a full-blown rape, but it was a partial
Your soul
rape.
left your body and went over and got me.
It counts as something more than if you didn't dream about it. Right. All right, go ahead, Laura.
Okay, is there such thing on the penis where you can press and they just keep coming?
No.
Yeah.
Some special button that you press and their
not
life
like a
fluids.
button,
Just think about the logic of that for a second, Laura. Where would the fluid keep coming from? Wouldn't it have to stop someday?
Yeah, it would, but I mean, a certain way you can, follow, how if your veins are sticking out, you can, press it and you go with the flow of the blood, can you do that?
Laura, forget it. No, Laura. You got grave misconceptions about how the male systems work, and also misconceptions about what guys like.
Right,
Well, I wouldn't mind. I mean, I'd like to...
Yeah,
Eventually, as I started to shrivel, I'd like to stop.
As your head caved in.
Yeah. As I started
As you
to
turned inside out.
my face started to prune up like a Dick Tracy character. Hey, Laura.
Yeah.
Junior college?
No.
Just work, huh?
No, I go to a private school.
What?
Yeah, I go to Lawrence University.
What do you study? Pre-med?
Psychology. I'm not really sure what I want to do, but that's what I'm wanting to do. I'm only a sophomore. I'm just kind of...
Where's Lawrence?
trying. Lawrence is in Appleton.
We spoke at University of Wisconsin, Appleton.
Oh, we were in Appleton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where we did the Donny Osmond routine,
That was awesome.
strangely enough.
All right, Laura. No, there's nothing you can. There's nothing you can do. There's really once a guy's having an orgasm, that's about it.
And strangely, I think we were like in a hut in the woods.
Yeah.
Remember how we were put up? No. On the contrary, we were put up in a motel that had jacuzzi suites. Remember this?
I remember that. I remember many things about that trip to Wisconsin. I remember us jogging through the campus, getting chased by those sorority girls who were posing for a picture out front of their house.
Right.
The event itself, I don't remember that much. Remember
we had microphone problems at the event.
All right. I remember going to the gym.
Yep.
Over there.
Working on.
Remember the jacuzzi tub in the room. I think that's where I discovered Christopher Lowell, by the way, that trip. I'm pretty sure I ran down
we were in a
the hall.
different city, though.
We were?
Green Bay. We were in Green Bay at that point.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We went all over Wisconsin, remember?
Yeah. It's just a dream.
And I remember that same trip, we walked across the street to Walmart to look at the guns.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
To laugh at it, basically, not to buy guns.
No.
What the hell goes on here?
Yeah. Well, they don't have the morning after pill, but they do have plenty of ammo. All right, let's talk to Violet.
Hello.
Violet.
Hello?
You're 26. What's up?
Hi. I wanted to. I love you guys, by the way. I listened for a long time. You guys do really awesome work.
Thanks.
And if I blather, I'm sorry. I'm just really nervous and really excited.
Okay, go ahead.
Dr. Drew, I wanted to ask about the effects of mixing OxyContin with weed.
Yeah.
Are there
What do you
any
wanna know?
really major adverse effects to, like, brain function
No.
or anything like that?
No, I mean, the thing about opiates is that it doesn't hurt anything. People are, heroin doesn't hurt anything. It just causes horrible addiction. OxyContin causes horrible addiction. Marijuana just confounds the addiction. Most of my OxyContin addicts, they're oftentimes smoking pot, taking Valium, drinking. That's a common combination.
There's the Vicodin and the OxyContin?
It's related. But OxyContin's more related to Percocet, and it's longer acting, it's higher dose.
Get into that.
Are you, we're not talking about you, though.
No, well, I don't think so.
No, you don't, that's not you.
I've been on the same dose for about 4 months now, the exact same 20 milligram pill twice a day.
Of OxyContin.
A herniated disc, and they won't operate on me until I lose more weight.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you might want to try getting off the medicine, see what happens to the pain, because one of the things that happens to people that are biologically prone to addiction is that they get this sort of pain-reward cycle going where the opiates cause pain. And this is what I do every day of my professional life is I take people off opiates and watch their pain go away. And many of them have tons of organic reason for pain, but to be bad enough to need chronic opiates, that sometimes tones down quite a bit.
How much weight do you have to lose?
About another 70 pounds. And Adam, actually, something you said a couple years ago kind of got me motivated to lose the weight.
Really?
I called a while ago, a few years, and I mentioned I was a big girl. I mean, I weighed like 350 pounds at the time.
Ooh.
I know, yeah.
And I don't classify that as a big girl.
By the way, wild weight fluctuations, very heavy, chronic back pain, all adds up to trauma for us.
All right, but go ahead.
They thought it was trauma, but I don't have
trauma
any
for a
history of,
futon, too.
actual
Go ahead,
physical
Violet,
trauma.
Right.
But Adam, you said something about making the most out of what you got. And that kind of hit me, and I started, dressing better, looking better, and also something Dr. Drew said about getting motivated to lose weight. I saw a picture of myself about a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And that was like that rock bottom point that I know.
Yeah, you see it more clearly.
Yeah.
And go, oh, my God.
People always do that. I saw a picture of myself at a family reunion and realized, how about stepping out of the shower in front of the full-length mirror for the last 8 years? Didn't see the behemoth stepping out of the shower? But you had to see yourself in,
Isn't that weird?
cutoffs and a denim shirt, and now all of a sudden that did it. There's something about being around other people that does it.
That's absolutely
it
the
gives you
case.
perspective. Like you
it
see
does.
skinny people to your right and to your left.
It's more, I think it's actually relating to other people. Connecting with them sort of pulls you into reality. Makes you, makes you
but
look at
as
things.
people always say, oh, man, once I saw that picture of myself, you see yourself in the mirror. You do your hair, you brush your teeth.
But I have patients who say that they're walking by a mirror and all of a sudden, that second, they're like, oh, my God. I didn't see it until just now. Pow. And usually they will say that when they've had a new kind of a relationship. Not a romantic relationship, but like starting to relate with people in a different way. New kinds of friends, new kinds of conduct. Gives them a little more
Yeah.
the ability to see themselves.
Yeah, listen, I'm down. But let's, you got to get one of those model books, one of those books where Tyra Banks tells you how to eat.
That's it.
Awesome, yeah.
Well, that's why
Because
that's the way she does.
Here's the thing, everyone. We all start as really just the same lump of clay. And the beautiful people, they're just more diligent. They're more disciplined than we are. They work harder. They
Either
forge
that or God just likes them better.
No.
Which is it?
No, Drew.
No, not that.
They forge those beautiful blue eyes. They sculpt the clefts in the chin.
Yeah, that's true.
They give the six-pack abs.
Right. That's constant
broad
work.
shoulders and the symmetry. That's all through hard work. That's all through hard work.
See that.
Whereas the ugly people,
Lazy.
you see the fact, lazy.
I see.
They've not spent as much time sculpting their lump of clay.
I see. If they just spent more diligent at working with what they have, as you would put it, they would be Cindy
Fat
Crawford.
people with big noses, balding people. I expanded into retarded people.
Oh, sure.
People have physical abnormalities. Cleft palates,
Yeah, the retarded
hair
people just need
lips,
to read
retarded
more,
people.
read more and study
well,
more.
using their logic.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
it's their
that's-
fault. And people are born with, out thumbs and stuff like that. Again, lazy. Prenatal, but lazy.
If they'd just been working their hand more, paying attention to things.
I can't tell you exactly what they could have done, but they could have done something.
Of course. Always, Adam.
Yeah,
if they just chosen to be the way better.
None of this has anything to do with genetics. That's what we're saying.
Never.
That's what we're saying.
Or how the gene relates to the
environment.
environment.
Anyone who gets cancer or something, it's just got to be something in the environment.
Got to be.
That'd be
something they did.
Well, it's sometimes the carpeting.
Or the mold.
Or the mold.
Yeah,
that'll kill you. Yeah. Alina?
Yes.
Yeah, hold on. You show me a person that has, it gives me anything about mold, I'll show you someone I cannot hang out with. Everyone who wants to discuss the mold. Like, by the way, mold, let's see. Mold, 10 years old or 10 billion years old?
Right.
You know what I mean? Mold, somebody invented mold? When did mold get invented? Mold.
Long before humans.
Long before humans, mold was around. Never heard of it, never did anything. Now it's killing people. It is a first-rate killer, this mold.
Whatever happened to Canada? Where'd that go?
The yeast?
The yeast. So that was in everybody's blood.
It's killing everyone. Yeah. The mold people and the allergic people and the, I'll tell you the guy I can't hang with, the environmental allergy person. The guys.
Well, sometimes, now legitimately, there's a version of that
one
that's
out
real.
every 100 of them, it's real. The other 99 full of crap. And you know what? I'm tossing the 100th out because of the idiots who ruined it for them.
Yeah.
It's like you idiots who say you're allergic to peanuts and you're not, and I can't get it on the Southwest flight. By the way, when you fly Southwest, that's the only thing you have is those peanuts.
Yeah.
You understand?
And a little thimble of Diet Coke.
That's it, though. I mean, there's one thing to look forward to. It's the peanuts. That's it. That's all they got. Alina?
Yes.
What's up? You're 24.
Hey, I just
You have a cat in your lap?
She's in the car with me.
Oh, my
She
God.
won't be quiet. I want to thank you guys for your public rant about the sports teams and people that like the team just because they're either popular or because, Daddy likes them for no particular reason because his best friend likes them. And I'm just tired of it, and I wanted to thank you guys for bringing that to the surface.
Thank you.
Careful, Adam goes on people who like cat rants, too.
I like cats.
But in your car?
Well, some people are more superstitious than others when they drive, Drew. You don't know. You can't judge.
You're right.
Where are you taking that cat?
Back to my apartment in L.A. from San Diego.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. You're moving.
No, I just take her with me when I go down there for the weekend.
Wow, that's pretty good because cats don't
lesbian.
travel in cars very well at all.
Well, we're witnessing that with this one.
Here's what cats don't do. Anything you'd like them to do, they don't do very well, but especially the car thing. And I've just pictured myself driving from San Diego to L.A. with this cat on my head, all four paws just dug into my scalp, and just 2.5 hours of motoring, looking like I'm wearing a coonskin cap.
Praying to God they didn't move around to the front.
Slow trickle of blood just dripping down the forehead and getting caught up in my massive brow. I can't. That's amazing to me. You traveling with your cat
That's
that
wild,
way.
isn't it? And then she got to listen to that whining for 3 hours, too.
Now, you can't get a cat, getting a cat into a crate.
Well, I'm sure that one's in a crate.
You think so?
I'm sure. It could not be open free in the car.
Alina?
Yeah.
Is a cat in a crate?
No, she's been in my lap, and she was quiet most of the time, and eventually she just decided that she was more interested in what was outside and talking to me the whole way.
So
What's she saying?
She sits in your lap the entire time you drive back from San Diego?
I actually drove her from Northern California to San Diego in my lap once.
Wow. I mean, that's 7 hours, 8 hours?
10?
10 hours. Yeah. Could have made it in 6 if you didn't have the damn cat in your lap, but all right.
She's very well behaved. Thank you, though.
No kidding. Wow. 10 hours worth of cat in your lap. Jesus Christ. I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't imagine going to the corner with a cat in the car.
I mean, you make a fast move, the cat's reacting. You got some claws in there. This thing's dangerous.
This is, by the way, on the highway safety meter, this is a 12-pack and a simultaneous cell phone call on the danger meter. That's where it lines up with driving with cat in your lap.
She's got cell phone and cat going. She's talking to us.
Okay. She's now, now next picture, next to her, Stevie Wonder. That's that dangerous there, buddy.
Stevie Wonder driving?
That's right. We'll take a little break. We'll be right back after this.
1-800-LOVE-191. Call LoveLine.
Hey, buddy. LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191.
Nice.
You know, I was sitting around thinking, what am I going to do without football?
Yeah. Which is, you bring that up strangely every year as the Super Bowl comes to a close.
Here's where I'm at. The Super Bowl's over. The team I wanted to win lost, so I get that extra sort of kick in the nuts as I head out the door into the cold. And now I'm just going to wander the vast football-less wasteland for about 8 months until something gets brewing again. Here's what I wish they would do. I would like to see Monday Night Football on Monday night year-round. And here's how we do it. We just start it. I don't know when it started, 1974, 1973, whatever. First game they did, that's when it starts. I would have first off, if you just started running last year's Monday Night Football, I have no idea who won the game. You wouldn't know. I mean, back then, you wouldn't even know, Pittsburgh's playing Dallas, Green Bay's playing Chicago. You wouldn't know who was doing that good at that particular time. I would even gamble on it if somebody would just promise me they wouldn't go to the internet and find the answer to it.
Right.
And you would see the old announcers. They'd have to run one of the old commercials on each break, too. It'd be awesome seeing some Ford Pinto commercial
Chevrolet,
or something.
Impala.
Yeah. It's the Ford Pep Singers. A bunch of guys in white jumpsuits singing, all peppy.
Uni Royale.
It'd be awesome. I would watch that.
I would too. Definitely. Why doesn't TV Land do that?
I think NFL Network does something quite similar to that.
That's sort
Channel
of
212.
Similar, but I don't think they're running Monday Night Football.
Not on Monday night and not Monday Night Football.
Yeah, probably not that, but they run the old games, and they do have old commercials on. I've seen those.
I would, they do that like, Game of the Week, 1988, but it's not Monday Night Football.
We want to see Cosell,
Dandy
Karras,
O.J.
Meredith.
Simpson.
Oh, geez.
I want to see all the fashions changing throughout the years, the hairstyles changing, the team uniforms changing.
References to politics.
Yeah, the crazy, names you haven't heard of or barely remember. Starting stars.
Ahmad Rashad.
It would be awesome. The other thing I'd like to see, boy, I got some network planning to do. I got the Playboy channel. And the Playboy channel, all they do is play sort of weird hardcore porn that's been sort of tiled out a little, or just they got rid of the money shots, or they put condoms on people's heads or something. I don't remember what they've done, but the point is I can go see porn anytime I want in better quality than this. Start showing the old pictorials, start showing the old roller skating disco parties, show the Playmate Olympics, show all that good stuff. Show the Playboy stuff.
Yeah. The Playboy signature stuff.
Playboy just shows porn.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, all right. And then once in a while I see Ralph Garman on there. That's all.
On the Playboy channel.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Nikita?
Yeah?
You're 16?
Yes?
What's up?
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
All right.
I had sex, in the middle of my period.
Uh-huh.
He came in me. And I was wondering what the chances are of getting pregnant.
By the middle of your period, you mean while you were bleeding or the middle of the cycle?
Like while I was bleeding.
Yeah.
Unlikely, but you can still get pregnant that way, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah, but pretty slim.
Pretty slim.
Pretty
Boy, Nikita, you're off and running, baby.
Yeah, 16. Really.
What's up?
I started young.
Yeah, I wouldn't be so proud of that. How old is your boyfriend?
17.
17. What's the plan? You going to get on some birth control?
Yeah.
When?
When I go to the doctor.
When is that going to be?
Probably next month.
Next month. All right. You could have 8 kids by then.
How about tomorrow?
Yeah, you got to... Here's it, Nikita. No more sex without protection. You got to get some form of protection, okay?
All right.
And
Would you
I would urge you to take the morning after pill, even with what you've done. I mean, why not? Just
Nah,
protect
she's not
yourself.
going to do that.
I know, but go to Planned Parenthood, get some pills, let them decide if they want to put it in.
Nikita, go to Planned Parenthood.
Really?
Yeah,
Well-
really, for real, because you're not going to go next month. Why would you be any more likely to go next month than tomorrow?
I don't know.
You're having sex with a... All right, let me try to do... How many brothers and sisters do you have?
One older brother.
And
One older
that's
brother.
it?
Uh-huh.
How old is your mom?
30. 34.
So she...
34?
How old is your brother?
17.
That's 17. 17 twice is 34.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
So you're
on track.
Your mom was pregnant at 16.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Is that the plan?
No.
Well-
We're well underway.
Seems like it is.
You're executing that plan.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, Nikita. All right. Don't do it. Look. Here's what we need to do. We really. Here's what I'm going to do. When I'm in charge, I'm going to have open house, and I'm going to say all the moms, all the parents, all come out. And when I see, I'm going to have this. When the kid's like in the 7th or 8th grade. When I see the 13-year-old kid come in and the 24-year-old mom, it's like 28-year-old mom. Any mom, like I'll pick a number, like under 35 or
Right.
something. I see that in
you
there.
come with me.
You're coming with me.
Yeah.
Kid, you're getting a NOR plan. Like this doesn't happen. I mean, Drew, we sit here all goddamn night and we talk to people who are getting pregnant at 16, 17 years old, and when it turns out, how old was your mom? Lo and behold, 16 or 17. Here's the thing. Why should it be any different? It would be alarming and surprising, at least scientifically,
The way
if
humans,
it wasn't.
the way we know humans to be, of course.
The way we know anything to be.
Yes.
If you really think about it,
Right.
just say we're studying macaws.
Right.
It would be alarming to find out that there was a vast difference between the age that the offspring got pregnant and that their parents got pregnant. You know what I'm saying?
Right, in a certain setting, a certain set of macaws, of course.
Yes, anything. All parts of life. If you're just making a movie about a different race and a different, species and, aliens, you would have them all the same, right? Would all be the same thing. Why should this be any different? Well, it's not. That's the thing. And if you want to want to cure what ills society, this is one of the things to focus on. Yet, nobody ever brings it up. Ever, ever, never, never, ever, ever, never. Nobody in any kind of position of power
It's hard to imagine
ever
that-
even begins to, and not only does any kind of, government, politician, president, whatever, not only do we not address this specific problem, they never even come into the neighborhood of this problem. They didn't even get close. It's like crazy taboo. They just run. If it was a neighborhood, they would take a side street a mile before they even got close to it and go all the way around.
What I'm dying to know is whether or not they have knowledge of this and just deny it publicly.
Yeah.
Or do they really have no knowledge or are in denial about it?
I think they have knowledge.
I
of
hope
it.
so.
I just think the
I actually don't. I think they don't. They are so steeped in their S that they really don't accept basic fact, and they're not interested in it either.
I just think it's so taboo, and I think that the deal is for politicians, this could never help. It could only hurt. I could only lose votes if I started bringing up this reproductive stuff and this teens having sex and this repetition and this sort of poor, uneducated, stupid people crapping out multiple numbers of kids.
Well, let's just
and
attack the
taxing
poor.
system.
The poor is the problem.
Yeah, it becomes a racial issue, becomes a financial thing, and it becomes a reproductive thing. And the next thing you know, you've done nothing but alienate people.
Yeah.
And you're not going to get votes.
Hey, did you see American Dad after the Super Bowl?
No, I did not.
It was very funny.
It was good?
Very good.
Seth MacFarlane?
Yep.
Dear friend. He's going to be up here pretty soon, I think.
Good.
Yeah. I'm looking at the calendar, which doesn't have his name on it. But the good news is it only goes about 45 minutes ahead of where we're actually at. So the calendar actually says 11:10.
Well, he won't be here before 11:10.
No, he will not. That we've learned. All right, Drew, what? Think second. Robert?
We're going to take a Germany or Florida.
Germany, Florida.
All right.
Philipe?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
What's up?
How's it going?
Good.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. A couple accused of torturing and starving 5 adopted children, including pulling out their toenails and subjecting them to electric shocks, were captured Friday. The family included 7 adopted children between the ages of 12 and 17. 5 of the children told investigators they were tortured by the couple, subjected to electric shocks, beatings with hammers, and having their toenails yanked out with pliers. Germany or Florida?
And here, there's more to this. The 13-year-old weighed 45 pounds.
That's
38 pounds. Wait,
38 pounds.
One weighed 36 pounds, one weighed 38 pounds, another one 80 pounds.
Well,
The 17-year-old was 80 pounds.
If you're looking to model, the camera will add 10 pounds. I do know
90
that.
pounds. Not, yeah, actually 90 pounds.
You got to do the math.
By the way, nobody looked into that at school? Or
The emaciated child?
Yeah, the Civil War concentration camp victim.
So you're going with Florida?
Oh, I know it's
You're
Florida. I know it's Florida.
Yeah. Well, that's... So they adopted them, and thanks, Philip.
I'm glad to hear they were caught, by the way. I've been reading about that over the last few days.
You haven't? Did they take it on the lam?
On the lam in a motorhome.
Oh, motorhome. Yeah. You can outrun almost any police cruiser in a motorhome. Because,
And here was the great description. They're in a motorhome, with Florida plates. They're thought to be pulling a Lexus.
Pulling a Lexus.
That was the description. Pulling a Lexus. Like, what? Towing a Lexus.
No, I think that was the name of one of their daughters they were dragging.
Alexis. A-L-E-X-I-S.
They were dragging Alexis.
I see.
Behind the
But now
motorhome.
it makes sense.
I've always, I do like that motorhome where they actually tug another car behind it. It's like, can't just rent a tourist whenever you get to wherever you're getting, and then there's forms of travel I don't understand. There's the motorhome where you tow the car.
Which just seems so dangerous to me.
It seems dangerous, and it seems
retarded,
like you would get less than a mile a gallon in that thing, number one, and have almost no evasive ability at all.
None.
The other one I like, too, are the guy who's got the fully loaded gull wing. It's a Honda Cruiser, but it's got the full fairing, and then they got the intercom system between him and the old lady, the 2 helmets, and then the sidecar cases. The thing's got a fairing on it, the sides, the windscreen sides of a DC-10 and everything.
Universe.
And it's like, look, buddy, at a certain point, it's not a motorcycle. It doesn't fall over by itself. It gets 11 miles to the gallon. You feel no wind when you're on it. It's slower than a sports car. It's not a... I know you're... your whole thing is like you're a purist.
Yeah.
This is not it.
The open road.
Yeah, the only thing you get out of this is you can get killed if you get in a crash. Other than that, it's a car. It's essentially a car with no seats. That's basically...
And no door. No door, side impact.
Yeah, you have no doors, no seatbelts, and no airbag. Other than that, it's a car. It's a car that gets horrible mileage, where you can't talk to the person in the passenger seat. Got an intercom. I just think that people are just showing off that do that. I have this theory that half the stuff people tow are just doing it to show off. The guys with all the jet skis and the bikes and everything. The guys that just get a fully loaded thing and just drive up and down the highway. I don't even like guys that put the racks on their cars. I don't like these guys. Look at me. Look at my lifestyle, everybody. Oh, not now, but next week I'll be up at Mammoth. I'll be snowboarding. I'll be mountain biking.
Kayaking.
Kayak. Oh, this is me. This is my life. Look at my life, everybody. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I got to have the sunglasses. They have little straps on them.
Right.
I have such an extreme life. My sunglasses go flying off at any moment. All right. Should we take a break?
Let's do.
We'll be right back after this.
If you need help,
Call LoveLine. 1-800-LOVE-191.
That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Let's talk to Anna. Anna?
Yeah, hey.
Yeah, hey. 14.
Yeah, hey.
What's going on?
When I give head to my boyfriend, I'm the one who's receiving the pleasure, like, well, he is too, but that's beside the point. And, well, when he gives me head, or no, when he goes down on me, it's...
Both terms we find
it's
problematic.
confusing.
No,
Not confusing.
Goes
Just-
down, we're fine with the head part. I find
All right.
problematic. Yeah.
And I don't get anything from that.
Are your pants still on?
Right now, yes.
All right.
Is he doing things that, does he know what he's doing?
The fact that I said still should have suggested that it wasn't right now, but...
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, does he know what he's doing?
Well, I don't know. He's my first person who's...
Do you masturbate?
Yeah.
And do you have orgasm that way?
Yeah.
How old is this guy?
He's 15.
Okay.
15.
Slow it down, man. Please, dear God, slow it down, okay? 14. You will not look back and think, oh, I wish I'd done that sooner.
Well...
No, really.
Well, look, I don't know. It's a horse out of the barn.
Yeah, I know. We can talk with her about it, but just...
Well, I know we can, but are you going to have sex with this guy?
No, I want to wait.
I see. You're old-fashioned?
Yeah. Well, I guess. Well, not till, like, I'm married, but, later.
All right, good.
Yeah.
When you masturbate, what do you do?
Let me give later.
6 weeks?
45 minutes.
No. Like 17, 18.
All right, that's fine.
Hold on. First up. She's 14.
I know, with a head of steam.
Head is the operative word there. She's 14.
Yeah.
Copious amounts of oral sex at 14. 4 years? 4 years before the intercourse begins? 4 years of another president in there. Pats will be going for 9 in a row. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
No.
Yeah.
No, I mean, really, you want the over-under? If these two stay together?
6 weeks?
No.
6 months?
3.5 months.
Yeah.
Would you say that?
It's a case in point, by the way.
Together.
I agree with you. It's a case in point for don't get the ball rolling. Whatever it is in life. You don't want to cheat. You don't want to lose your virginity. You don't want to spend too much. You know what I mean? Don't put yourself in situations where the momentum is already underway.
Yeah.
Go ahead and hold it back. Don't start going down the path.
Yeah.
Especially when things that involve human drives. Because those drives will just pick up momentum.
Yeah,
pick
but
up
have
steam.
faith in me. I really will hold out.
All right.
Anyway, so you stimulate outside your vagina when you're when you're masturbating, right?
Yeah, sort of.
Okay.
I have a massager thing. And
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. You need to instruct him a little bit.
Yeah. See if we can, hone his craft. She's 14. Oral sex.
Well, no.
It seems, I don't know. There's something, you tell me where it ranks on your whatever meter, but the 14-year-old performing oral on the guy is advanced.
Yeah. Routinely. I mean, it's something that they do, but to be doing regularly is advanced.
Seems advanced. But the guy performing on the 14-year-old seems even more advanced.
It's wild, yes.
It does, yes?
Yes, it does.
Okay, good. And then where does sex, intercourse, rank?
On the baseball diamond?
No. Where does it rank, compared to the oral sex with the 14-year-old? You know what I mean? What would be more shocking, more disturbing?
It's sex.
Sex.
Yeah, but even the world fashion, marginally, yeah. That's where that's the point from people our age perspective. Marginally, the 14-year-old's perspective is, well, it's just oral. What's the big deal?
Yeah.
It's not intercourse.
Yeah.
And again, you're making intercourse a technicality. The idea is more about chastity and intimacy and avoiding those things until you're really ready to handle them.
But taking a little Vicodin over the break, got a little toothache, It stuff doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't get me going at all.
So you took a lot?
I take one about every
12 minutes? 15 minutes?
15. No, take one. I was having pain yesterday. I took one every couple of 2-3 hours, something like that. But it's just I don't even feel a thing. I mean, it doesn't I'm driving a car, I'm drinking a beer, and I don't feel a zero. I mean, it helps with the pain a little bit, but other than that, I mean, just big fat zero.
I feel some kind of strange negative, some kind of
You do
dread. Yeah,
you have dread.
Yeah,
maybe I need to take I take three or more.
Yeah,
3 or 4 more.
Yeah,
I don't understand how people get off on it. I mean, I do
different
understand,
biology.
but
Different biology.
just does not float my boat at all. But not bad. I wouldn't know that I took it. I could take 2 Vicodin, have a glass of wine, and I would not. And if you said, "Look, did you take them or not?" I would have no idea from the sensation I was having.
Yep.
No. Even thinking about it, I wouldn't be able to tell if I didn't remember taking them.
Right.
Which to me is buzzkill, literally buzzkill. CJ,
how you doing?
Especially after all you idiots got me all pumped up on this Vicodin. Oh, man, this Vicodin, it's like heroin. Oh, man, I'm strung out on Vicodin. Oh, I can't get enough of that Vicodin. Then I take the Vicodin. It's nothing.
Yeah.
I got to get some ludes.
Oh.
CJ, that's where I make my comeback.
With the ludes.
CJ,
Yes.
You're 18?
Yeah, me and my girlfriend are sitting here basically wondering if Dr. Drew would like to choke on Howard Stern's small penis.
Would you like to be part of his TV program? Is that what that was?
I thought that's what it was going to be, but I guess not.
CJ?
How you doing?
Are you saying you'd like to be part of his television program?
No, I'm saying that I was wondering if Dr. Drew would like to choke on Howard Stern's small penis.
I've had anal sex.
I was just reading the screen here. Wants to do anal with girlfriend, but heard she can get hemorrhoids. I was still sort of thinking about the Vicodin stuff I was talking about, and I was sort of drifting away. You do or don't want to be part of the new TV show?
Yes, I do.
Oh, there we go. Good.
Right.
Okay.
Hold on. We'll put you
So
on.
I'm looking for people that are afraid of anal sex, pregnant women who are afraid of having sex because they may harm the baby, and other sexual hang-ups for a television program.
All right, CJ, we're going to put you on hold, and then you can talk to a screener. We'll get you signed up so we can get you on the show, all right?
Sounds good.
All right. We're going to take ourselves a little break. We'll be right back after this.
All right, guys, here's the deal. You're looking to hook up, sick of wasting time with the wrong person? Dateline.
One call's all you need to make.
Call the Dateline. 877-889-DATE.
Call the Dateline. 1-800-LOVE-191. Call LoveLine.
Madam, that's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. My sister called today. Wanted to know if the Super Bowl was going on. And
what, had it been canceled? Was that the question, or
was it going on right now?
Oh, I see.
And
called during the Super Bowl to ask that?
Yeah. I said no. She didn't call during the Super Bowl. She called about 1 in the afternoon, and then said, "Oh, good, because I didn't want to disturb you if it was going on." And I said, "Well, but you didn't know when it." This is how the arguments start, by the way. But the point is I realized, she's a Corolla through and through.
Yeah.
I guarantee there's nobody in my family but me watching the Super Bowl, and I'm fine with that. I just don't like the part where the people who don't watch the Super Bowl have to weave it into a conversation. Mm-hmm. They'll like to say stuff like, "So what was the score? I didn't know. I was working out. I was at the park. I was." I think those people, they're like the people that announce they don't have a TV set, proudly announce they don't have a TV set. I hate them. I hate you people. You tell me you only have 3 TV sets, I'm angry with you. You got to have 5 or more.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Drew, I should take up a TV tally.
Amongst your friends, or
amongst
just anybody
myself.
that calls in?
Jimmy's working on his house. He has the new house.
Is it set up
the
yet?
old house. No, he's doing a remodel on his old house.
But I thought it was done.
It's almost done.
Okay.
It's not a very big house.
Yeah.
It's a decent-sized house, but, the 3,000 square feet. How many TVs do you think?
Jimmy?
7. Teen, did you say?
Oh, really?
17.
Whoa. Whoa.
17.
Who?
17.
Is that so he can just sort of stay on top of everything? Watch TV constantly?
No, so he can beat off on the toilet.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Okay. Is that what you meant?
That's exactly what I meant.
He likes TV.
Well, I bet he needs to be current. You know what I mean? But
he needs to watch things.
Yeah.
If you're going to do that kind of show.
Yeah. Even if he didn't, though, if he didn't have the show he has, he'd still watch TV constantly.
Yeah, the thing about TV is it's sort of it's like a gun. It's not inherently evil in the hands of law enforcement. It's a good thing.
Right.
In the hands of a criminal, it's a bad thing.
Right.
There's plenty of things on TV. You can sit and watch Discovery Channel and National Geographic and PBS, and you can make yourself be a genius. You get more out of some National Geographic documentary, and you could get out of a book.
Yeah.
All the graphics, and all of a sudden they got a camera and they've dropped it down 7,000 feet into the ocean. You're looking at wildlife. What are you supposed to do? Look at a sketch of it?
Yeah. Interesting.
Nothing wrong with that. I don't apologize to anybody. Robert?
Yes.
26?
Yeah, that's correct.
What's up?
Yeah, sorry about that, Woody. Thought I was sort of falling asleep. Basically, actually, the reason why I was calling, I'm extremely addicted to sex to the point that it's always on my mind, constantly erections, constantly looking when I go out and stuff to different clubs and everything, trying to pick up women for that, and masturbation, way too much with regards to it on a daily basis.
Wait, are you doing it once a day?
I try to hold off to try to do it. It's usually at least once a day.
Holding off, it's once a day.
Excuse me?
If you broke it out, you'd be doing it how often?
About 2-3 times a day.
Okay.
Would you say you pick up women at clubs?
Yeah.
Really?
Usually, yeah, not really even caring too much with regards to taste or anything like that with regards to standards.
Oh, no. I know. These aren't Hawaiian Tropic models.
Mm-hmm.
No, look, here's the deal. You're calling from Van Nuys, so I know you're a mess.
Yeesh. Do you go to strip clubs and that sort of thing?
Yeah, that as well, yep.
Are you spending a lot of money on sex?
No, not really, actually. Somewhat, but not that much.
Where do you pick up the women? What kind of clubs?
Different, going out to different nightclubs, strip clubs as well. Pretty much.
Who do you pick up at the strip club?
At the strip clubs, a few strippers here and there.
No. You have sex with the strippers?
Pretty much, yes.
How often? When's that happen?
Excuse me?
When's the last time that happened?
Last time that happened was a few weeks ago, actually.
What club?
It was a club over here called Girls, right off of Lancashire.
I've been to Girls, and Girls,
But never Girls.
No.
Oh.
Not been. Hey, everybody. Robert coming in. He's desperate. He beat off 10 minutes ago. Tammy, stage 4. Oh, we got a businessman's lunch coming up. Oh, quit your grinning. Drop your linen. Welcome, Sharish. I tell you, she's hot. Blah, 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 blah. I got a ponytail. Blah, blah, blah. I got a leather fanny pack. Blah, blah, blah. I got one of those beards that I've carved in so it looks like I have a chin, but I really don't. Blah, blah, blah. Who wants to do some nose candy? Blah, 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 blah. Jade, stage 5. Blah, 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 blah. Is that what it is? That, Robert?
Yeah.
That's it. So you actually picked up one of the chicks that was dancing?
Correct.
And had sex with her?
Correct.
Did you pay her?
Not for the actual sex, but during the actual, for dancing and stuff, I probably spent quite a bit of money on that.
How much do you think you spent?
At that particular time, probably a few hundred.
Investment in your sax future. All right. And
the thing is that this is, with regards to masturbation and stuff, that has been something that I've, reflecting upon it now, that it's something that it's always been since childhood. Because, really young to the point, I remember where my uncles would actually show us, they would actually play pornographic tapes on TV while we were young, and really young.
Well, that can screw you up pretty good, Robert. That can get you sort of I've dealt with a lot of young people, a lot of people with chronic masturbation, chronic sexual compulsions, who either were sexually abused in childhood or were sort of exposed excessively to highly arousing erotic material before their brain had developed to the point that they could really manage that information. And it tends to wire kids up a certain way to make them kind of compulsive.
Yeah,
so that might be what happened here. And
that's
it's something
pretty much. I'm sorry. That's exactly what happens, and I want to stop. I want it because
it's something that
they do it.
It requires treatment, Robert. There's you might want to call the Delamo Treatment Center in Torrance. They actually have a center specialized in this sort of thing. It's not something that's easily undone. You can imagine it's one of the more powerful drives that human has, and it's not something you can choose to ignore or choose to not have any more than you can choose not to be hungry. Mm-hmm. And this is something that's in you now, and it needs to be undone. And it can be, but it requires a lot of work. So check out Delamo in Torrance, okay?
Delamo in Torrance, is there a
Delamo Treatment. Delamo Treatment.
Delamo Treatment.
Just look it up.
Delamo Hospital. Delamo Hospital.
Okay, Delamo.
DELAMO. All
right, Robert. Good luck, buddy. You'll be fine.
Yeah, it's good. It's good that you know it's not right. And here's the problem with that kind of behavior is that it tends to progress, and eventually something will happen, something illegal, or will have a consequence, or he'll cheat, or have something happen that really affects him negatively, profoundly.
Well, yeah, maybe. But on the other hand, he just feels out of control.
No, I understand.
He doesn't feel like he can control himself, which is, I guess, an argument for trying to get a hold of yourself.
Yeah, well, but if he
had treatment.
Right.
All right. Maybe pregnant, mom kicked around the house, living with a new boyfriend. All right, seems good. Nikki?
Yes.
You're 18?
Yes.
What's up?
As I was telling a person earlier, I went to the doctor, the gynecologist, last week on about Wednesday, and they told me that I have some abnormal swelling that could be either signs of a beginning infection, or I'm pregnant. And with what's going on right now, I lost my apartment, and my mom doesn't want me staying with her because I just...
Well, hold on a second. Where did you go to be seen by the doctor?
A place here in Phoenix. I'd rather...
Well, the first thing they would do with a girl...
They do a pregnancy test?
Yeah, first thing. A girl walks in your age, they do a pregnancy test.
They didn't.
They didn't do one?
No.
Or they did it was negative, and they said maybe it's still positive, come back in 2 weeks.
No, they didn't do one at all. I came home and I took one by myself.
And?
It said no, but my mom said that there was no way to make sure because it says that it would only be accurate after you had missed a period.
Well, but wait a minute. They have all those tests, right? They're not
2 weeks. How long into your pregnancy do you think you would be?
2-3 weeks.
Okay,
now,
and
the test should show by now.
And why didn't they start you on antibiotics if there was that's called a tubo-ovarian abscess, if they feel a swelling by your ovary. It could be an ovarian cyst, too, by the way, right?
Oh, thanks. Scare me.
What?
I said, oh, thanks. Scare me.
Ovarian cysts are something that everybody gets, Nikki.
Yeah, I just had one removed.
Yeah, they're you don't even have to remove them 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they didn't. They told me that they would wait a week and have me come back. And right now, it's like everything in my life is on pause because of this problem that might be occurring. I've only been with this guy 2 months, and
all right. What's up with you and your mom? Why'd you lose your apartment?
I lost my apartment because I was staying with 3 other people, and somebody broke in, and I guess they told my roommate that they were going to kill her because she ratted him out for beating up their girlfriend in the parking lot, and he got arrested. He came back with a vengeance.
None of that made any sense.
That's why you lost the apartment?
I lost the apartment because when I went back, he didn't want to stay there anymore.
Oh, I'm just completely lost.
Oh.
Broke the lease.
Who did?
My
Who's
roommate.
he? Who's the stalker?
I don't know. I wasn't home when it happened. I was having a problem, and I stayed with my mother. I came home to all of it.
What was your problem?
Well, the whole pregnancy thing, and on top of it, I was very depressed. And
all right,
because you were already out of that apartment. What are you talking about? You were already out living with your mom.
No, I went to go stay with her for a couple of days, and I came home, and all this crap was going on.
Yeah, let me explain how she gets out of that apartment. She grabs her chapstick and her toothbrush, and then she's out.
Right.
Yeah. Whose name's on the lease?
Mine and my roommate's.
And so neither one of you is in there anymore?
No.
And who's responsible for the lease?
Well, the both of us, but we broke it and we paid the $1,500 to break the lease.
So you're out. There you go.
So your mom, now, is your dad around?
My dad lives in California.
Uh-huh.
Of course.
When did he flee the scene?
He didn't leave the scene. I left his scene.
All right.
I lived with him for a while, and I moved here to Arizona to start at MCC.
Right. So your mom and him were never together?
They got divorced when I was very, very young.
All right. And he moved to California?
Yeah. Well, he stayed in California. We moved up here.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you react, Adam. You want to get abusive with people when they've been abused and start getting that hostility. I get angry when people are obfuscating, when they're dishonest and sort of they can't follow everything, sort of half facts and half fiction.
I know. I used to get angry, and then I just realized, who cares? Let them just make up fantasies about their own crappy life. They have to live in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. So, no, it's true. Like, look, everyone's got a rap now. Everyone's got a reason why they got fired. Everyone's got a reason why they got kicked out. Everyone's got a reason why, their stepdad, whatever it is. Listen, everyone talk to you blue in the face. I'm going back to my big house, watch my big TV. I don't care what your rap is. Who are you trying to convince, by the way?
I don't like having to interpret everything people say.
Well, Nikki's got problems.
Oh,
Nikki's angry, and Nikki has there's sort of a cross between angry and a rap, and a sort of manipulation rap.
It's just all shrouded in mystery.
Whatever it is, it makes for bad friends, bad parenting. It's not a person you want to be around. Everything happens to her. It's never her fault. She's always caught up in something. Nikki, you need to make sure you're not pregnant, and you took a test and it said you weren't, so you're probably not.
If you were pregnant or even had possibly a tubal pregnancy, they would be following you very carefully.
That's what I thought.
All right, so now you need to kiss your mom's ass so that you can stay in the house.
Well, see, the problem with that is she wants me to, quote-unquote, conform, and I don't want to be like everybody else. I'm not saying anything.
You're an individual. You're an individual with spiky hair and piercings.
Yeah.
Like every other individual looks like that.
No. Dressed all in black, yes.
No, that's an individual. I've never seen that before.
Hold on.
I've never seen anybody look like that.
Hold on. People dressed in black?
That is individual, boy, because it's one of a kind.
Yeah. I remember Johnny Cash used to dress in orange.
Yeah.
They used to call him the Man in Orange. But I never seen that before. All right, so you're making a statement. So she wants you to conform. Well, look, here's the deal, Nikki. You're angry. You're lashing out. She's trying to reel you back in, and you're getting angrier.
Here's the problem is that if you don't sort of restrict your expressions a little bit, you sort of become unemployable. Or at least your employment possibilities are highly restricted themselves. You can go to work at a video store and a Starbucks, and that's about it.
I already quit the video store. I ain't going back.
Well, there you go.
No.
All right, Nikki, listen. Here's what I want you to do, baby. I want you to wear more black. I want you to get more piercings. I'd like you to be more antisocial. And then call me in 10 years. Tell me how it goes.
What?
All right?
It won't be pretty.
See how it goes, everybody.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I'd like you to get another aggressive piercing, have a little worse attitude, and wear a little more black. And just make sure your arms are crossed at all times and you're constantly rolling your eyes anytime anyone's talking. And then just call me in 10 years, tell me how it goes.
Take a little Vicodin tonight, take some codeine, smoke a little heroin. I do think she has weak beginnings of the gene there, too.
All right. So listen, why don't you, where are you living now?
Me? I'm living
True. Where are you at? You still out in Pasadena?
Yeah, Pasadena.
Chris, still at Mom's house?
Yep, still at the mom's house.
Shocking. All right, go ahead, Nikki. Yeah, where are you living?
I'm living with my boyfriend right now. I've been with him for 2 months, and I really don't want to be here.
You don't want to be what?
I don't want to be living with him. He has this spot that he has to take care of me now, and I don't want that because he's in college and he's working all the time, and I don't want to be invading on his life.
Well, you have no choice because you're not going to conform, so you can't move home.
You can't have a job.
You got to live with your boyfriend.
I don't have to. No, I can go back to California, but the problem is he loves me.
Please don't come to California. For the love
Why?
of Christ. Because it's nothing but pains in the ass who won't turn right when they can turn right. That's all California is. Please, for the love of Christ, can we get some sort of PSA going that lets people turn? Can people just please turn? Just turn right. I would love to find out how many cities it's legal in. Now, I'm not talking about left.
No, he means right. People don't turn right.
People don't turn right on red signals because it's illegal in whatever part of the country they're from. Yeah. You know, the other one I'm starting. Get on the internet, Chris.
And look up what?
We need to find out, and I don't know how you can find this out.
Huh?
But how many states it's illegal to turn right on a red?
Oh, okay.
Because I would guess
not that many anymore. I don't think.
I know New York is that way, and most states that everyone comes from is that way. Here's the other thing that's driving me absolutely berserk now. It's my new freak out on the road, which is people driving significantly slower uphill than downhill. Like if you're going through,
you get that every night.
If you're going through the pass, well, I'll tell you what I got now. Yeah, if you're going through the pass, like going through the Cahuenga Pass, or you're going through Santa Monica, going up the 405, going to the Sepulveda Pass there, people will go up the front side of it at 49 and down the back side at 71.
Yes,
which means their foot didn't move.
Right,
and it's like, hello. The concept of just marginal manipulation of the accelerator based on a few things, like whether you're actually going up a grade or, conversely, you're going down a steep hill, you don't have to accelerate. Are we so effing far out of it that doesn't work?
This is a move your ass issue.
I swear to Christ, going up the pass, a good 22 miles an hour difference and going down. Now, don't get me wrong. I love the fact that everyone's exceeding the speed limit on the backside, although you get no credit for that because you just refuse to move your foot. Right. You're going along the freeway, and if it's level, you're going 62, and if it gets steep, you 49. Slow down to 49, and then if it goes down, well, you're up to 71. Really? No concept at all about seeing the well-lit dial with the big arrow in it and the numbers on it and the red one at 55. No. And by the way, the way cars are set up today with the amount of power and the efficiency and all, it's just, you know what you have to do? You have to take the ball of your right foot, and you have to put it down another 3/16 of an inch in order to compensate for that.
Be aware.
You must be aware.
Your brain must be.
This is how I know
awakened.
Everybody is just sleeping retarded zombies, not regular zombies. Retarded. If it took retarded people, you killed them and they came back. Yeah. They came back. The retarded undead.
Yeah.
Not unretarded, but undead. This is who's driving in Los Angeles. Actually, and so now I got a new office. It's down in Hollywood a little bit, and I got to go up Vine every day.
It's a big hill.
And Vine starts slope, it starts a slow grade up from, down on Santa Monica or something. It starts going and then eventually starts getting steep. But as I come home every night at 5:30, there'll be two cars. And what is this too, by the way, where you're sort of
tandem stuff?
Yeah, you
are they on the same race team or something?
You think you're doing a rolling start at Indy? You waiting for the pace car to pull off? I mean, it's crazy. You think some guy in a white sport coat is gonna drop the green flag? What are you looking for? That's everything. So it's two people. They're going up Vine. They're both going like 27 miles an hour because the uphill grade. It's a marginal uphill
pretty
grade.
Steep there
at the top,
and it's blind at the top.
At the
it's
top,
a little weird at the top.
At the top, they stop.
Yeah,
but going up just between like Hollywood and Sunset, it's a marginal grade.
Yeah.
Therefore, instead of going 35, they're at like 27, 28. Yes. And it's just two of them, and they're riding right next to each other. And I'm looking ahead because I drive 8 cars ahead. I'm looking at the signal, and I'm seeing the don't walk thing flat. And I'm like, now I'm weaving. I'm dicing in and out behind them. Like, is one of you a-holes? Is one of you pussies? Is anyone going to make a move? How about one of you a-holes drop down to 18 miles an hour so we can create a little hole that I want to make the signal? You're not me, you know? And then, and then here comes, and by the no concept of where they are. Nope, we're coming up to the signal. We're 100 feet away. We're going 27 miles an hour. Well, we're not going to, you're not going to make it either. Really? You two tards have to sit right next to each other?
My sense is in Hollywood, more than almost any other part of this town, people aren't about, no, sir, there'll be none of that getting past me.
Pure.
Who do you think you are, Mario Andretti?
Unadulterated puss.
Yeah.
We got to the signal. I honked the horn, and the chick was like, "What's up?" And I was like, I just gave her the finger, not the middle finger. Yeah. I gave her the drive, bitch. Just drive.
From behind you did
drive.
That? From behind or beside?
Yeah, I just said, you drive. You can't sit next to your other partner and puss and go 26 miles an hour all over the place. What is it? Here's what I keep thinking. Don't you want to get to wherever you're going? Where are you going? You driving yourself to the chair?
Well, there's a bigger question. Why do you care when there is somebody who does need to get where they're going?
Oh,
why aren't you interested in letting them go?
I don't even think they know. They don't even see what's behind them. And by the way, they're supposed to look in their rear view. They can barely see the speedometer when they've slowed down to well under the speed limit. Here's all I'm saying. Let's start handing out tickets in this city. Start handing it out. All we ever talk about is, we got to build another freeway, then we need a monorail. How about we get people moving? How about we kick a little ass? Yeah. How about people shake their ass a little bit? And we get them moving. How about a little campaign?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Slow it down. Slow it down, everybody. Yeah, Highway Patrol says slow it down. It's dangerous. Speed kills. Yeah, slow it down. Everyone slow down. And by the way, slow down. Airplane slows down, falls out of the sky. Think about that. Slow it down. Everyone slow down. Just slow it down. All right. I'd love to find the fastest driving city. It's got to be New York. It's got to be New York. It's got to be Manhattan.
Fastest?
Fastest driving city. And this is why I blame the cops in this crappy town of ours. Because New York, they go and they race and everyone leaves them alone.
Do you ever see? I never see accidents in New York.
No, just people hauling ass. Yeah. That's all. Everyone's in a hurry. All right, find that, Chris. I got to do some work. Take a quick break. Be right back.
LoveLine. We'll be right back.
Hey, everybody. LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Drew was on the internet.
By the way, still looking for people for this Discovery Health Channel project. Women who are afraid of anal sex, women who are afraid of having sex while pregnancy for fear of what it will do to the baby, and other specific sexual phobias if they're willing to talk about that on camera. So, look at the internet, and it turns out throughout the United States, it's okay to turn right on red.
Yes, except for New York
Except for New York City.
Which is strange because they're the fastest moving of all the cities.
I think it kind of makes sense to me because people
they move so fast.
Yes, they would not notice that. Yeah,
people get T-boned. Yes, left and right. All right, do you hear that, dear good pussy citizens?
But that means that people even more out of it here than you thought.
Just turn.
They're just plain old out of it.
Just turn.
They just see red and they stop.
There's nothing worse. By the way, you're just sitting there and there's nothing. And I honk, and people are. And my whole thing is, I honk at the car who's not honking now. I honk. I get this all the time. I honk because the guy in front of the guy who's in front of me is not. And I get the guy who's in front of me. He gives me that. Oh, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Hey, senior pussy, honk. The guy's not turning. Honk. And everyone's like, oh, it's so rude. Oh, it's rude that I'm honking, or it's rude that I'm going to be late to work because you're not driving.
You're not paying attention.
Yeah, you're not paying
what else aren't you paying attention to is what I think.
Listen, please, everyone, please, if I can do anything, if I can make any difference at all in this society, please ignore those red arrows. Please join me. Join me. You understand? I'm Martin Luther King. I'm Gandhi. I'm Harriet Tubman. All in one. One four-wheeled crusader. I drive through every single one of them. Please do not think I'm exaggerating. If your light is green and you get that red arrow, which should not exist, and there's no traffic coming, turn left.
There you go.
Ignore it and turn left. I do it every single time. And thank Christ I've been doing it for now about 3 years. Done 2,700 times. Never got a ticket. Cops won't give you a ticket unless they're behind you because they don't know where you are. It doesn't look bad. it doesn't
So
show
any
up
angle except
on the
behind you.
radar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just do it. Please, everyone, please do it. Please. Would you please join me in this? Please. Drew, do you do it?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Mm-hmm. Well, I was just telling you, in Pasadena, it's all yield on green. That's close where I'm driving.
You drive outside of Pasadena. Do you do it when you're outside of Pasadena?
I would if I don't come across green. Yes,
well,
I will.
Please. Oh, you don't do it. Oh, what a puss.
I just can't think of when I've done it.
You don't do it. You don't do it. It's all over. By the way, it's all over here. It's all over Culver City. You don't do it? No.
The only arrow I get is this one out here. It's not a green arrow.
Suckle at your mom's teat. Grace?
Yes.
You're 20?
Yes.
What's up?
But it's sort of an out of itness. I can't think of when I've done it, but I'm not sure I would be aware. You know what I mean?
Please just do it.
Yeah, it's a little bit of the drone mentality I've got.
You got to go drive through Burbank.
Yeah.
I hit 3 in a row when I go through there. Go ahead, Grace.
Okay. Well, last Tuesday, this guy asked me to be his boyfriend, and I was really excited because he's a really nice guy, and I've had horrible, horrible, horrible relationship problems in the past, and I thought this would be a nice start.
What do you mean? What's been the problem in the past?
About this time last year, I dated a con artist.
Really?
Yeah.
Sort of refreshing these days. Usually, it's just pedophiles,
violent criminals.
People that abuse the elderly. But con artists, sort of refreshing.
Yeah.
It wasn't refreshing to me.
Was he a master of disguise or anything good like that?
He just made up this huge lie about who he was and where he came from, and stole $500 from me.
It's just kind of a sociopath.
Yeah, just flat out sociopath.
Yeah.
Well,
How'd he steal the $500 from you?
He asked to borrow it and then never paid it back. And I'm a college student, so I didn't have any money, and I couldn't pay my rent, and
wow,
horrible, and a lot of
so
repercussions from the people I was living with.
You've had difficulties in relationships.
Yes.
You a big gal?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
No.
You must have bad teeth then. What's
I have nice teeth.
all right? Well, what's going on with you? Is your self-esteem, was it lowered by your parents? Did they tell you you were ugly or stupid or something?
Occasionally, my mom tells me I need to lose weight, but I'm not really fat, and
All right, well, whatever.
Well, what do you weigh?
125.
Yeah. All right. What's she harping on? All right. You have trouble in the men department, and now what's the problem?
Well, so this guy asked me to be his girlfriend, and he's a really nice guy. And that night he kissed me. It was last Tuesday. And since then, nothing really has happened. I saw him today, but he sat on the opposite side of the room, and it's just kind of awkward because I feel like I'm doing something wrong. And
Is he
really nice.
Is he a shy guy?
I don't know. He's really kind of religious, so I don't know if that plays into it. And maybe
Are you a virgin?
No.
Who'd you have sex with?
A couple people, not a lot.
All right, and he asked you to be his.
I cannot get a read on this.
I can't either. He asked you to be his girlfriend. Okay. Well, here's the thing. If we were in the room with Grace, even though she's a 20-year-old college student, I think I'd be using dollies so she could illustrate her story.
Right. She seems very mature.
Like when I could hold a little dolly. Now,
How'd it work?
Point to the dolly where he touched you.
That's right.
Oh.
What did one dolly say to the other dolly?
Grace.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you sound very immature in a sort of pleasant way for a 20-year-old.
I don't consider myself immature. I consider myself pretty mature. I feel like I've been dumbed down by these past relationship experiences.
How many times have you had a bad relationship?
4.
Oh my God, 4, and each have been. They've all been sociopaths.
Long-term relationships that just went awry, and I felt responsible. And then one, I was dating this guy. He told me that I was a female and only 2/5 of a person, and didn't deserve to. He didn't have to listen to my opinions or anything. And
oh, really? Wouldn't even step up to half a person. And go
how's your dad?
My dad's a really nice guy. He and I get along really well.
He's your biological father?
Yes, he's my biological father.
All right, she's just sort of naive. Look, Grace, talk to the guy. Tell him, go on a date with him.
Why don't you date people, date lots of people, and don't have a boyfriend for a while, and get used to figuring out who you are in a relationship, and who guys are, and how to assess them, and who you really want to be with, and what a good guy is and a not a good guy. You like talking to somebody like an anthropologist from another world.
Yeah.
You can't
20,
assess,
baby.
and everything's mysterious to you. You get it going here. Come on, break it down.
Yeah,
break
let's
it down.
go. Get it on now.
Break
Get
it
a
down.
hand in.
And I wouldn't necessarily make this guy your boyfriend. Just because he wants to be the boyfriend doesn't mean he has to be. Something's weird about him. Date him. Fine. Figure it out. But date other guys, too.
All right. Now, I just want to give a quick correction. I referred to Rape Bank as Burbank.
Oh, yeah. I beg your pardon.
Back.
Yes.
It's Rape
yes,
Bank.
Of course.
I'm sorry.
We translated.
Yeah. They rape their citizens for chicken-ass jaywalking tickets and parking violations and stuff like that. It's unfair to call them Burbank. Sorry. I apologize. I want to apologize to the poor victims who live in Rape Bank, by the way. I don't call them citizens. They're victims.
I was at the Rape Bank airport the other day.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, yes. Yeah. Welcome to Rape Bank, it says right there.
Yeah, picture
now
Johnny Carson and Jay Leno. Welcome to Rape Bank.
Enjoy.
Now enjoy. Yeah. Yep. Come for the food and stay for the jaywalking tickets. Brad?
Yeah.
You're 17?
Am I on?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Adam, you're like the funniest dude on earth, and Dr. Drew, you're the man.
Thanks, Beavis. What's up?
All right, I was outside, like, taking a leak. I was hanging out with my buddies, it was kind of late, and I had to go take a leak, so I, like, stepped off to the side, right, and it was out by the road, and it was late, I didn't expect, but his car came, and I, like, ducked behind the tree, and it, like, pulled something in my groin, and, like, and it felt like someone was stabbing me, like, down there with a knife.
Mm-hmm. Like, where?
Like, straight up in my urethra or something.
Okay, all right, yeah. Good times. And your question?
And it's like every now and then when I take a leak now, that pain comes back, and it's like it like makes me about fall down right there.
Yeah. How long ago did this initially happen? The first time?
About a week and a half ago.
Yeah, this thing's probably going to go away by itself. It's not your groin.
What happened?
They get a spasm of the urethral musculature, and
because you stopped.
Yeah, stopping midstream.
Is that what happened? So you interrupted your stream of urine and you pulled something in there?
It's not really pulling. It's just sort of a.
Well, I was ducking from a car, and I just jumped pretty quick.
It's an irritation.
Yeah, but did you stop urinating?
For a split second.
Yeah. Drew, do you think you could stop on your own if you got going?
Yeah.
You could?
Yeah. Well, you guys used to brew. You'd put
maybe use your hand,
Yeah. Oh, you wouldn't actually use your pelvic musculature. You just use your finger before squirting the urine?
Yeah, sure. That's the way everyone does it.
I imagine, yes.
Yeah. Listen, kids, you can spray urine 14, 15 feet.
Especially the very talented.
Oh. Some people are gifted, like my buddy Chris. Yeah, look out. They'll get you. You can't hide. No, you cannot hide. No, that's I don't think anyone does.
But that's the same. You can irritate that same area by what you guys used to do. I bet once in a while you guys would get some pain with that.
Nope. But here's the thing. So you can urinate and you can stop.
Yep.
On your own, and then start up again. And how long before you stop? I mean, can you just cut it off, pal?
No, it's a little bit of a...
Take a minute? All right, you want to go try that out?
Right now?
Yeah, I'd like to try that out.
Let's do it. I got to pee pretty good here.
I could go, too.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to do that.
All right.
And we're going to test this out. We'll be right back after this.
LoveLine.
Okay, wait. My hair.
We'll be right back.
Ready? Ready?
Hey, everybody. LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Well, we just tested our urine. And
I discovered new talent.
Drew was fine. I could hear him from the stall, like a nice steady stream going. Then all of a sudden it cuts off. And he's like, stopped it. Then I hear the stream go in. Stop again. There you go.
Now.
Did it about 4 or 5 times.
No problem.
Nice job. Full tank, too.
Well done.
Yeah. I just had about a quarter tank, so it was kind of tough. Wasn't fair to compare. Drew, I know Drew and I take the long walk to the bathroom during the break every time we take one of our 4-minute breaks. Drew, I notice now he's got something going on. He's coughing and sneezing. He always walks ahead of me, and he always likes to cough and sneeze ahead of me. And the thing I find incredibly ironic about Dr. Drew being a doctor is he refuses to put his hand in front of his face.
If I actually had something you could catch, I would, of course, do that.
Let's just say the atomized snot on my trouser leg is
good for you.
Even that's more like. And then when you're walking behind, when you're about 2 steps behind somebody and you're sort of making time down a hallway, when they let a nice big sneeze go and they don't even begin to put their hand even close to your face, you can just sort of walk through their cloud of snot as you make it to the bathroom. And then Drew starts coughing and then he starts sneezing again. Drew, here's the other thing. I grew up like a possum.
How many illnesses have you caught from me?
I don't care.
Any? Ever?
Listen. Who knows? Everything I've ever got, every cavity I've ever gotten, every zit I've ever gotten is from you as far as I'm concerned. Number 2, I grew up raised by stupid hillbillies, and I still put my hand in front of my nose when I sneeze just so I don't blast it all over the place. Drew, who I've talked to him about 8 times about this, just can't do it. And I just think it's bizarre. It's almost it's impulsive to most people to put their hand. I mean, people will be sitting alone on their sofa and sneeze, and the hand will come up almost reflexively. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How can you just walk next to somebody with their hands by your side and just sneeze that way? It's bizarre. You see, here's the thing: you're well mannered and you're a doctor. Forget about the doctor part, but just the whole part, just the well-mannered part would make it. People put their hands up. It's like when they cough, they put their hands up. Nothing.
No, it's not nothing. I do that most of the time.
Most of the time?
Most of the time. Sometimes.
Really? Sometimes.
Sometimes.
No. But
the cough is what sneaks up on me. I don't realize it just poof comes.
Let me shoot holes in your most of the time stuff. This stuff, it's like when somebody tells you, I smoke a cigarette or 2 a day, and I'll take a Vicodin, but only 1. You never believe them because you think, look, either you do it or you don't. And that's my thing with the sneezing. If your hand goes up, your hand goes up. That's the kind of person you are. Or your hand doesn't go up, but it's not catch as catch can with the hand going in front of your face. I've seen you sneeze 400 times. Never seen the hand go up.
Oh, I'll sneeze away before I put my hand in front.
Yeah, you'll sneeze away.
Because
you sneeze away.
The way things is transmitted is on your hands.
Well,
that's how you transmit stuff.
This ain't a petting zoo, mister. You do the turn away.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. I should be grateful for that.
Yeah.
You're just walking down the hall. How about the hand goes up? All right.
That's how transmitted. then we're going to see what you get. When my fidgety hands get on your stuff.
I don't touch you. Just put your hand in front, and then wash your hands. Then, if you must. That's your true.
That's a better advice.
Yeah, you're standing by. You're just a rain bird of snot. And just to walk behind you, and you just you explode like an M80 going down the hall. That's right. Stands by it. All right, fantastic. Nicole.
Yes, fine. Okay, we want to know. My friend and I, we want to know if you can contract herpes if you're in the same jacuzzi as somebody else that definitely I know has herpes.
No, definitely not.
Oh, thank God.
You could get. I'll tell you what you could do if that person had active lesions and sat in a pool of water on the side of the pool, and then you very quickly sat directly on that same spot. That's a possible way you could get it.
Yeah, even that probably better. Sharing a towel.
Sharing a towel, also a wet towel. If they wipe their lesion on the towel.
I don't need to wipe herself all over me.
Okay,
I'm
but
not going for that.
But
I just want to have a good time drinking in this jacuzzi, you know.
Yeah, people have herpes.
Telling me
Ooh,
they get herpes.
24.
Yeah.
24. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Good time. Hey, enjoy the party while it lasts, Nicole.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, hold on. This is a girl, right?
Yes, this is a girl.
I knew it was a girl, by the way, because there's a sort of girl-on-girl attack.
Oh, no! Why are you
Yeah,
dude, everybody says that.
because you guys, here's what you do. You all hang out, you claim to be best friends, and then you snipe at each other.
Well, you're ganging up on this girl. You're talking about her as though she was some sort of pariah. She's like, she's infectious. She's going to get us, and we can shun her.
Yeah.
We can successfully all shun her for this condition she has.
Yeah.
I need it. If I'm going to go that way, I'm going to need a hotter chick than this, dude. I need someone with big old,
Well, what do you got upstairs?
I gotta see, dude. Like I need.
You gotta
some,
see.
I gotta get a sunscreen. If I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Orange Coast College.
Where you going?
OCC.
No. I go to Cal State Fullerton.
All right.
All right.
And who you guys would do? Like to party?
I like to party. Yeah. I'm at a bar right now. We've been trying to get through for so long. We kept talking to your screen.
Thanks.
But
Were you guys all naked in the jacuzzi together?
No. We haven't done this yet. It's tomorrow, and I just didn't have the heart to say no. I can't go in those follows here because you got you got herpes. I just.
How do you know she's got herpes? How do you know she's got that?
She told me, dude. That was just a close friend of mine.
All right.
She's got a jacuzzi, so I'm like, yeah, let's party. And then like my brother and my friend's boyfriend is saying like we'll contract it.
No.
All right.
I'll see you in about 12 years at the hospital.
Herpes and small boobs.
Oh, my.
Sounds great.
Oh, my.
All right. Who are you getting in the jacuzzi with? Her and who else?
My friend Michelle.
Oh, all three of you. Oh, Mishy's going to be in there?
It's going to get hot, and we're going to drink a lot, too.
You guys all going to be naked?
If it goes that way, but...
Yeah. And do you think you guys going to do a little experimentation sexually?
I don't think so. I'm not really up for it. I closed the shop,
All right, man.
Close the shop.
Yeah. By the way, it don't take more than a credit card and a little Jimmy on the door to get into that shop. It's open for business again. That ain't the kind of shop that has the metal folding screen and the padlock on it. No, that's just a shop.
The big thing you pull down.
Yeah, the big pull down metal door. No. That shop just an old shop. It doesn't even have a deadbolt. Just has the privacy lock. You just Jimmy it, just shaking around a little bit.
Scissor.
Yeah, remember when your sister would lock herself in the bathroom and it didn't take much anything just to get in there?
Right.
That's what it would take to get into that shop, dude.
Dude.
Oh, yeah, that is hot. I don't know why I was thinking about being nude in a jacuzzi, but here's the thing. Somebody pointed this out to me. I think it was during my bachelor party. It's weird if a guy gets in a jacuzzi and he puts his trunks on, he gets in a jacuzzi, and then a bunch of other guys pile in jacuzzi, but they're just nude, like they're just not gay nude, just nude. Dude nude, not gay dude. Nude. You know what I mean?
Whatever.
Yeah, just, guys, comfortable. Whatever. Now the guy who's in his shorts is kind of weird because he's wearing swim trunks and everyone else is, free balling it. So, but it becomes super weird for him to now take his trunks off once he's in there with his trunks on.
Yes.
Super weird, right?
Yes.
Why is that so, weird, creepy?
It's like you're not supposed to notice other people are nude when you're a bunch of guys.
Right.
You're not supposed to notice that.
Right.
You're not supposed to be uptight either way, so you're making a statement by taking it off.
Your trunks and you're taking them
you're
off.
disrobing in front of your friends.
Who are nude.
It's weird.
Who are nude. All right. We'll work this out after this.
All right, guys, here's the deal. Looking to hook up? Call the Dateline. Sick of wasting time with the wrong person? Call the Dateline. One call's all you need to make. Call the Dateline.
1-877-889-DATE.
If you need help,
Call LoveLine. 1-800-LOVE-191.
Yeah. Well, that's it, everybody. We'll take ourselves a little break. Efren Ramirez is going to be in here tomorrow night from Napoleon Dynamite.
Hispanic kid that gets elected, or tries to get elected class president.
Awesome movie.
Pedro, yeah.
Awesome actor. We'll take a extendo break. And until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying, mahalo.
This has been LoveLine. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or the station. The producer for LoveLine is angled. LoveLine is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.